Hey mate, just game changer again. So yeah, we're gonna have a little look at these updates that you've put in place. So again, figures looking good. Hopefully that defense will start to increase now as well, which means you get to keep more of your loot that you've gone and raided. Attack's still absolutely fantastic, so keep that up. Okay, regarding the helicopter, I think you're absolutely right. The helicopter probably would be best outside the base for now. Somewhere like where you've got it would be absolutely superb. The defense would have to, the attack rather, would have to come in from here, so that hopefully would give it a chance to deploy. So that's excellent. Base spacing, do you know what, that looks really good. Would be worth checking, obviously, from a map point of view, if that is absolutely spot on. But initially, these do look about 2.5 squares, so that's good. You can maybe push them further this way, fraction, if the game allows. Again, difficult to tell from this screen, but this looks absolutely excellent. Perfect there, using that exactly how it should be. So that takes up a lot of sort of space, and obviously means the deployment areas for these areas are reduced big time. So that's looking good. Yeah, these powered up, liking it. These powered up, liking it. So that's really good. So yeah, these level 3 again, that's good. You can maybe get up to level 4 on those, but don't take them beyond that for now. Otherwise you'll start to eat away at your XP. Make sure your mines, you don't want to upgrade. You've got two upgrades. You've got the first upgrade on the left hand side is kind of how many mines you have, and that costs XP, where the upgrade on the right hand side you can upgrade to say level 4 or 5 depending on what your CC is, and that doesn't cost XP. So make sure they're as powerful as they can be. So that would be good. What else can we have a little look at? Yeah, do you know what? I think that's looking absolutely fantastic. So we'll just check for some gaps, but I think overall that's absolutely spot on. The only thing I may do, if you imagine realistically speaking, that if I can get in, say here where that mine is, now that's risky business, but if I did, I've automatically bypassed the salvo and the gun. In fact, even if I stood at this machine gun here with my army, yes, I've got to contend with a railgun, but ultimately I'm underneath your two attack platforms, and they're the ones that do the damage. And once obviously you're underneath them, they don't pick you up. So I'd maybe suggest have another little look and see if you could possibly put your turrets maybe where the barracks are here. And the idea I'm always looking at is if somebody attacks this, is this going to hit them, and vice versa. And that's what I'm trying to aim for. So again, if you want to have a little look at what I've done on the base, again, not saying it's right, it's just another way. We all are different, and we all have different ways, otherwise all bases would look identical. But if I go in, now admittedly I'm CC5, so I'm going to have obviously more more turret and more barriers. But what I'm aiming for here, I've actually brought these ones slightly outside, similar to what you have. Yes, I've got more options here because I've got more barriers, so it might be, as you say, your helicopter's outside, but then that gives you a similar effect. But what I'm trying to look for here, in the best way possible, is if you attack this one, then, oops, don't want to be moving it. If I attack this one is defending it. Can you see that there? If I'm attacking this one here, then that one's going to defend it, and vice versa. So I'm always trying, if I can, see if I can get the maximum amount of cover. So I'm aiming where possible, and it's not always doable. I'm aiming where possible that everything's covering everything. That's kind of the aim I'm going with. But obviously I've got a lot of mortar men inside here as well, as so when they deploy, that's like having another gun. So just different ideas, but keep doing what you're doing. And I was really pleased about how you fed back and commented, and I passed that up the line as well, and the guys were absolutely over the moon because that shows you the right sort of person for us. So keep it up. Thank you.